Hey guys, back at it. We are in day 60. We have gone pretty far since the beginning, and we are more than halfway through the 100-day challenge that I have set out for myself. This is my daily diary set out here on YouTube for all to hear. I am real, raw, unedited, uncut. Just the version that I record is the version that I post. I was doing a devotional meditation session one morning and was totally prompted and pushed out of my comfort zone to record a daily diary and put it on YouTube and see what happens. So I am following that intuition and that prompt, which is 1000%, whatever an extreme would be, is scary to me because I am just not used to expressing myself in such an open, raw format for, anyone and everyone to hear. I really haven't advertised this on any personal pages or even with my family. My kids know because I'm always recording and editing, and they, are in my space daily to know about it. But I really haven't shared this with any of my close family or close friends. It's just something that I felt like I needed to do and put myself out there. And hey, maybe I will share it, but right now I am just doing this to work on myself and just be open to what's going to happen. Nobody really knows what intuitions are prompting and why until it happens. So I've already, with this 60 days of daily diary, noticed that I am more open to working on my throat chakra and being open to communicate publicly, and that was kind of scary to me before because I am a super quiet to myself kind of person, and doing this, it's given me like a release of fear. I've already put myself on such a big platform, and everything else is just little from there. So it's been great. And also when I'm going through my day talking about what's happened, it's given me the ability to kind of talk things out and work things into kind of a finality of in my head on paper, now out loud with vocals. Let's get into it. Today is day 60. I am back from California, back from my coffee festival. I'm back in the normal routine with the kids, taking them to school, picking them up, making dinner, just hanging out with them. It is a little crazy because I am dealing with all the car accident stuff, so I've started to see a chiropractor and kind of get all of my muscle and neck stuff sorted, and that is going to be pretty regular. So I'm going to be going there about twice a week to get my therapy, and we will see how things progress with getting the car fixed and getting medical attention taken care of. I do not want to go the route of getting a lawyer, but it might be necessary. So we'll just see how it plays out. That is not my intention to take somebody to court to ream them through the system. My thing is just, I didn't intend for this to happen and for me to have physical pain. So I really, would need it to be taken care of. So I have been having a lot of muscle pain in my neck, all the way down my shoulder, through my arm to my fingertips. So it's been hard for me to hold the phone and talk on the phone for long periods of time. It was really hard for me to carry groceries. That's what I did after I dropped the kids at school. I went to the chiropractor and got seen, x-rays taken care of. They talked to me about all the things. Great, all set up for my treatment. Then I had to go to Costco to get some snacks and things. Just after being away on vacation, I didn't really have a lot in the house. Go to Costco, shop around, great, everything is fine. Then packing stuff up, bringing it in the house, I noticed it was really difficult and challenging for me to try to grab everything at one time. So I am I think, weaker, and my strength is a little depleted just because of all the soreness and the strain. So it's going to be something going to the chiropractor and then trying to figure out a physical therapy plan for me to do to get that upper body strength to not continue to fall down, but just go back to where it should be. So I'm funny as it was thinking through the day and the strength issue, I had already started thinking about pole fitness classes, and I have done those before and they're really fun, but it's a lot of upper body strength that you have to create because you're holding your full body weight on a pole, and it's mostly your upper body that's doing the work. There is some lower body that happens, but typically women have higher lower body strength than upper body strength. So I do know that it's something I have to continue to work on so that I don't lose muscle mass or bone density. The more that you work your muscles, the more that you retain that. So I don't want to lose that as I age. So I had already started thinking about pole classes, and I'm going to look those up and see if I cannot get into it. Just also because I've found that my dance outlet has not been tapped into for a while. I know my love is taking dance classes, and we've gone to a dance social together, and I've even gone on my own to dance socials. But the Latin dance scene is really not where I want to hang out, and I want to fill this need in me to dance and express myself in physical movement like that. So the pole classes are a way to do both, that expression of physical movement and dance, also tapping into my natural feminine sexuality, and being okay with that expression, and also building that upper body strength. So it kind of checks off a couple of boxes there, and I will be looking into that shortly. I'm going to do some more chiropractic just to kind of work out all the kinks and the things I need to before I jump into something extreme, some extreme movement, anything. Because I also thought about doing indoor rock climbing, and that would be super fun to build upper body strength. So we will see. Those things are on the list to check out. So I did some shopping at Costco. Then I ended up just hanging out at the house, really not doing anything, because I've been dealing with a lot of emotional weirdness since I got back. Even before, I think it was since the accident. Since the accident on last week, I have had a shift in energy, and I don't know if it's, like shaking up a snow globe, like it was always there, but I just needed to have some kind of something to bring it up. So having the accident took me from a state of high, I'm on top of the world, this shit is amazing, I'm just living my best life, no negatives pulling me down kind of vibes, to now things are coming up, issues are coming up. I'm very, I explained to my love, I was feeling very pissy, very negative in terms of what I was thinking to say in any situation, and also on a short fuse. So when I start to feel that way, I know that there's an imbalance in the way that I've been living or doing, and then I need to do a really good deep dive and look at what is going on in my daily life. So I have done that. I took some time. I let him know, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I don't want to say anything that I'll regret, so I'm not going to say anything. And just know that I'm here working on myself, working through some stuff. And he is amazing, and he's given me space, and he has said, he's willing to help and do whatever I need. So with me having all this debris lifted up and all this negative stuff that's kind of floating around, me needing to filter it, me needing to work on it. I just needed some space. And after Costco and hanging out in the house by myself, I put on some music and I just started to dance in my bedroom. And I also was like laying on the bed with my head hanging off, so I could have this extra relaxation in my neck that was kind of sore. As I'm working through all of that, kind of letting myself go, being in a space where I know that the people I love are just holding that space for me, I was able to tap into that I've not done a lot of self-care. I've been, since I met my love, in a mode of I'm enjoying this relationship. I'm enjoying being together. I want to do, the things he likes to do, or I want to do the things that my kids like to do, or I'm thinking about everybody else and every situation around me. I'm thinking about my grandma. I'm thinking about my mom. I'm thinking about the different family members. I literally was putting myself last, even though I thought I was putting myself first. And that's a really big thing. Always put yourself first. It is not selfish. It is not conceited. It is not, there's nothing wrong with it. When you put yourself first, you're able to heal yourself and fix yourself and make sure you're the best state you can be to serve others and be around others. So I checked in really hard with myself, and I have not been putting myself as a priority. The self-care definitely has dropped, or I've gotten into that rut where you're just like going in, doing the motions, and you're not actually thinking about it. Self-care has to be something that's exciting, that brings you joy, that's 100% just joy. What is that thing that brings you unlimited joy? Like going and getting a pedicure, going and getting a massage, going to the beach and putting your feet in the sand, like going on a hike, touching some trees. Like, what is that thing? And it will always change. You'll always have to check in with yourself and see what is that thing that's going to just bring ultimate unlimited joy to you and make you ridiculously happy, is what I always said. What is going to make me ridiculously happy? And that's my self-care focus. So checking in, noticing that, then I'm able to say, okay, let's redo this. Make myself the priority, then put, my kids, then put my love, then put everything else. Because ultimately, if I'm not good, others around me are going to suffer. And I just checked in really hard with myself. I figured out what was going on with all these like weird feelings I've been having and weird emotions, and I was able to formulate my words and express myself to my love and tell him, hey, this is what's been going on. I just want you to know that this is what I've been working through. And it is really crazy to me that I have somebody in my life that I can express that so real and raw, because it's typically been only my therapist that I could express myself like that. And sometimes not even, only myself. Like, you are completely raw and honest and real with yourself if you want to. If you don't and you want to fake it to yourself, that's fine. So that was just a really, really big thing over the last day that I've been dealing with, trying to check in and figure out when I get pissy and when I get like reactive and when I have these thoughts in my head of saying things that are so out of character for me. And I'm just like, whoa, that's really nasty. I don't want that to come out of my mouth because I'm going to totally regret it. But I've done enough work to know to check myself and hold it and work through it. I'm not healed enough that I'm never going to do anything wrong or negative again. That'll never happen. But I'm healed enough to know when I need to reevaluate and change what I'm doing because it's not working anymore. So that's been the majority of the day, just doing all of that, just now focusing on what's going to make me ridiculously happy and how can I get some self-care in there. How can I put my oxygen mask on first before helping others with their oxygen masks? That is one of the best ways that I've seen or been able to think about self-care. I can't, if in an airplane crash, put other people's masks on all throughout the whole plane and expect my oxygen to last to put my own mask on. It is the other way. I have to put mine on first so that I can continue to breathe and then I can help everyone around me. So anyway, I have gone way over normal time, just getting on that little rant about, what I've been doing. So I hope that you guys find value in this. Any little piece of information, please leave a comment, share this, like this, subscribe. All the things or none of the things, it really doesn't matter. I'm here to follow my intuition and work on myself and put myself out there for anybody and everybody to hear or not hear. So I appreciate everybody who is here and hanging out, and I will wrap it up and I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.